Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another vlog. Um, we've made it to another weekend, guys. I hope everybody's got some good plans going on for this weekend. Of course, you know me, I don't. Since it's going to be, uh, good temperature-wise, the next couple days, starting with the day and probably sometime this afternoon, after I get this vlog up, I'll probably grab my sunglasses and this chair and uh, put some music on and sit outside for a while. Enjoy this beautiful Friday afternoon and whatnot. It's going to be uh, up around 80 degrees today, tomorrow, and Sunday. But then come Monday, it's supposed to drop back down into the 50s because it's supposed to rain. So, yeah, it's typical Indiana weather. It's a friggin' roller coaster, um, here. So I'm used to it. I'm just ready for it to warm up and stay that way. I got a pair of shorts on and I've got my flip flops on, so I'm ready to sit outside. They got the screen door fixed where I can open it. It jumped off track, so they were here back in March working on it because we were getting ready for inspections. They showed up, but to do inspect, but they didn't come in. They didn't come into my apartment. I don't know what apartments they inspected that day. Whether they inspected any, I don't know. Nobody ever said anything, but I know one thing they didn't. They didn't come into mine because I was up and I heard them out in the hallway, and I had the curtain open where I could see out, and they all left. So I don't know if anybody's been, paying attention to commercials or anything, but Pepsi's put out a new drink. It's called Pepsi Nitro. So the other day, when I was out and about, I had to go to my bank and get some paperwork and stuff for something that I needed. Then I had to go to Walmart and get my medicine and everything, a body wash and some toilet paper because I was down to my last row. Of course, I know y'all don't want to know about that. Anyway, so after I done that, um, while I was in Walmart, I remembered, that I wanted to try to find, the new um, Pepsi Nitro. So I had my little blue basket because there's some other things that I needed to get. I needed to get some more water and stuff. So I went back over where the drinks and things were, and I seen them. I seen them. I seen the new Pepsi Nitro. There were a 4 pack, and I was thinking, well, maybe I can see if there's any in a 12 pack or anything like that. So I went back, on the wall where all the Pepsis and things was, and there wasn't none there. So I went around the corner there and got my um, water. Went back around and looking, and I found, I seen the one that I wanted. Um, so the one I got, it's called, um, Pepsi Nitro. It's vanilla flavored, and I drank a can of it yesterday. I uh, cracked it open yesterday for lunch, and it was pretty good. So I got 4 of them. The cans are like that. They're a little bigger. They're a little bigger than the 12 ounce cans. I didn't bring one in here with me. I should have just showed you, but I'm sure it'd go around Walmart. Now they're not where you typically find drinks and things like that. They're on an end cap uh, there at Walmart. You know, Mine is. I don't know if anybody that watches my vlogs live here in Pele or Indiana, but the one here, my Walmart, I had to had them on the end of the aisle. So when I walked right by, I mean, I was right face in with them. But I didn't, I didn't want the, I didn't want the 4 pack. Like I said, I wanted to try to find them in a 12 and 12 pack or 24. So I looked. No, I didn't ask anybody because I didn't see anybody, and I wasn't going to bother anyone. So I just grabbed them 4 cans, and like I said, I popped one open yesterday. It kind of made um, a hissing sound when I popped it open, but it was good. Um, it's different. I'm telling you, it's different. Somebody was, I think, my BFF saying that Coast got a new one out. I think it's called Coca-Cola Starlight. I didn't look for it yesterday, or not yesterday, the other day. What day was that? And I was in there Wednesday afternoon when I was at Walmart. Of course, I didn't look for it, and I'd already forgot the name of it until a few minutes ago when uh, I was thinking about. And somebody posted a picture of a new um, Mountain Dew on Facebook. I think it's called Mountain Dew Flamin' Hot. Um, I'm assuming that's a new drink, that Mountain Dew's doing. I know they've got several, new drinks out. I've tried one of them, but I don't remember what the name of it was. A couple of months ago, I was down at Dollar General down there, and I seen they had a bottle of a new Mountain Dew, so I got it, brought it home, and I drank it. It was good, but for the life of me, I can't remember what the name of it was. So next time I go down there, I'll uh, see if they have any more down there. The new one somebody just posted on Facebook, the Mountain Dew Flamin' Hot. Would I try it? Yes, I would. I mean, I'll try anything once. I remember several years ago, it's been several years ago, when this happened, I think, excuse me, my breakfast is talking back to me. I'll get into that in a minute. I was still married to my first wife when this drink came out. It's it was the Mountain Dew Pitch Black. It came out, about the time of the Live Wire and Code Red and all them come out with Mountain Dew. I just the other day I was down at Dollar Store and they had that one down there, but that wasn't the one that I'd had 2 months ago because this one here just came back out. This one was kind of the one that I'd done 2 months ago. It was kind of a limey taste to it, but um, yeah, I mean it was a good drink. Um, I would do it again if I could find it. But getting back to the Pitch Black, if they would bring it back, I would, I'd love it because I like that Mountain Dew Pitch Black, and I like the Live Wire. They're not, I didn't see any in the 12 or 24 packs, that the dollar store down there carries. And like I said, when I was out at Walmart on Wednesday afternoon, I wasn't looking because I just laser focused on what I needed when I went in there, and I got what I needed and got out. Um, when I get to go out there again, I'll look and see, if there's the drinks that I'm looking for. So I mentioned um, breakfast. When I got up this morning, my back was bothering me a little bit, so I got out of bed at 10 o'clock, and I just wasn't comfortable laying here in the bed. So I got my green blanket out of the linen closet on the other side of the wall here, and laid on the couch for about a half hour, stretching my back out and things, and got it feeling better. So my belly was rumbling, telling me to feed it because I was hungry. So I got up, put everything up, and uh, you know took my blood pressure pill and uh, brush my teeth and all of that. And so I thought, well, I guess I'll just make, scrambled eggs, sausages, and hash browns for breakfast, and that's what I did. So I got everything out, got the skillet, and everything, and I fried the sausage and the hash browns together, because they're both frozen. They take a little longer to do. So while I was doing that, while it was frying, I was doing other things, milling about there in the kitchen and trying to decide what I wanted to drink. I didn't do coffee today, so um, I popped me open a can of Mountain Dew and drinking on it, and got got the potatoes and the sausage done, and so I put the scrambled eggs, in the skillet. Got them, golden, you looking pretty and all fluffy and things, and put them on the plate and got my ketchup. Now, people that know me know that I don't like ketchup all that much, but I was told it's un-American not to put ketchup on your hash browns. Of course, I done it anyway. I always, you know, it's either ketchup or hot sauce. Since I don't keep hot sauce in the house, it's I've got a bottle of ketchup because I was putting ketchup on my fried potatoes when I peel them and all that. I was doing that. So I got everything done and peppered it all and sat down and ate it. I thought while I was eating, watching TV, I was thinking, man, I ain't put a vlog up. So uh, I knew of course, I knew last night what I was going to talk about today when I got up and got going around. I hadn't planned, I hadn't planned on eating breakfast, but when I got up, my back was bothering me and my gut was rumbling, telling me to feed it. So I did feed it, and so now my gut's full. And one of the Mountain Dew I didn't drink. I didn't bring it in here with me. I set it in the refrigerator so it'll stay cold, so I can drink it later. So enough about the boring stuff. So last few days, I've seen some uh, things on Twitter uh, and my news feeds uh, uh, about people don't like books and they're banning these books and um, things like that. So somebody had posted a picture of the governor from California. He was sitting at his desk having his morning coffee and reading some books. And it says, the caption was Governor Newsom, was reading books, that seeing what's wrong with them and why people want them or wanting to ban them. So, this was going on for a few days, and they were naming some books. They didn't want kids to be reading. So this is not California, pardon me. It's Oklahoma, Texas, and Florida. These are the three states that are represented by Republican governors. Yeah, I know I've said in my vlogs wasn't going to get into political things, but this has to be said. So yesterday afternoon, when I was on Twitter, there's a county over there in Florida. I think it's Walton County, Florida. Their school board has put out a list, and somebody posted it on Twitter. That the books that they're taking out of their library that they don't want kids to read. So I got to, I brought up that list where I could see it, and I thought, okay. So the books on that list, I have one of the books is on that list. The author's name, her name is Toni Morrison, and I have that book, and that book is called The Bluest Eyes. It's by Toni Morrison, and I've I've been reading it. You can see my bookmark. I'm reading it. I'm getting ready to go into um, chapter 2 in this book. There, so far in chapter 1, there is nothing wrong with this book. I find it um, interesting. It's just about a little black girl that's wanting, wanting blue eyes. Or who doesn't? Good for her, yay. But it's just a book. It's got words in it. See, it's a book, and the other um, book is on that list, also by Toni Morrison. This is called Beloved. See, it's by Toni Morrison. I haven't read this one yet, but I'm assuming it's just like the bluest eyes. It's got words in it. See, words don't hurt you. And there's another one that um, they were banning in Oklahoma and or Texas. So this book is also by Toni Morrison. This book is called the Songs of Solomon. Um, I'm assuming um, it's just a book with words in it. I don't see anything wrong with it. Um, I'm going to read all three of them, and I see nothing wrong with them. Then there's another one. This here is by this book is by Art Art Spiegelman. I'm not sure how you pronounce the name of this book, but it does have. It's got a picture of a cat and two rats, and it's got a white circle with a Nazi symbol in the back of it. This is the book. This is one. There were two in there, but I've only got one of them. So I'm waiting. I'm waiting on the second book of this. It's paperback, but when you open up and look inside, it's just a comic book. So there's nothing wrong with it. I see nothing wrong. Myself personally, I see nothing wrong with these books. So why the governors of Oklahoma and Texas and Florida, wanted to ban these books? I mean, what's their reasoning? I just seen Wednesday they're wanting that Florida has rejected 50 math books for the next school year. After kids get out for summer and everything, they go back. Um, I, I don't know. They're saying it has to do with critical race theory and all of this, but how do you get 1 plus 1 equals 2 or 2 plus 2 equals 4? And how do you summarize that into a critical race uh, propaganda BS that they're talking about? I don't know. So with all these books, all the math books and all of this that's banned and these schools in these three states, what's the point of sending the kids to school if they're not learning nothing? Somebody please tell me what the kids in these three states are learning. If they can't learn about history, they can't learn about anything. Um, what are they learning? And another thing that's dropping my butt. He just saw the governor there in Florida, Ronnie DeSantis. I'm going to call him out because he's a clown. So Ronnie DeSantis, what's wrong with the word gay? Gay is a word. People use gay every day in their life. And anybody that says they've never said the word gay, I'm going to call you out right now as a liar. Gay is just a word. Don't worry about, there's a basketball player in the NBA. His name is Rudy Gay. What's wrong with it? Um, I worked with a nurse and her last name was Gay. Not, I don't remember what her first name was, but it doesn't matter. But yeah, there's nothing wrong with the word gay. I don't know. Um, I guess it's just people that's homophobic, like Ronnie is down there in Florida. He's homophobic. I'm assuming he's a racist clown because he don't want kids reading books. Um, I don't know. I don't know, folks. Um, people like Ronnie DeSantis is dangerous. Uh, he needs to be run out. He needs to be run out of office down there. He's a political hack. His thing is he's got his sights set on the White House in 2024. I got news for him. He's not going to get there because he's an idiot. So I had been on Twitter today, but last night before I shut it down, now he's going after Mickey Mouse. What for? He's a cartoon. Mickey Mouse is a cartoon character. Why is Ronnie going after Mickey Mouse? Oh, I know. Because Disney World has objected to his Don't Say Gay bill because they have 70,000 plus employees there at Disney World there in Florida. And from what I'm understanding, most of them are gays and lesbians. Good for them. Yay. Just a couple of weeks ago, I'm assuming Walt Disney's, it's either his son or his grandson, just come out as being gay. Good for him. He's got a life to live. Let him live his life. Leave him alone. You know, I mean, people have a life to live. Please let them live their life. Don't. I don't know. I don't know. I mean, it's stupid. It's the stupidest thing that people could do. Just let people live their lives. Let them. If the way I see it, if they're not in your household and they're not bothering you, leave them alone. But nope. Oh, Ronnie, he can't do that. He's gotta, he's gotta make a, he's gotta make an ass out of himself, and that's basically all he's doing. So hopefully, come November, um, the lady is running against him. I think her name is Nikki Freed or something like that. Hopefully, she defeats Ronnie and get that stuff cleaned up. Because I mean, like I said, kids that go to school there in Florida and Texas and Oklahoma, I mean, if they don't have books to read, then what's the point of sending them to school? You know, um, I I got a pretty good idea why the people in Oklahoma are doing this because they don't want kids to know what really happened there in Tulsa, over 100 years ago when all of them people were murdered. Yep, I'm talking about um, the race riots there that happened over 100 years ago. See, it all was kind of swept under a rug until about a month ago. A guy was digging in his backyard and he had uncovered some bones where he was digging. Well, he called everybody. Everybody come out there. They examined them bones and they determined that they were from back then when the um, race riots were happening there in Tulsa, Oklahoma, when they're calling it, the Black Wall Street, when all them white people went into that black neighborhood and killed all them African Americans for no reason, just because of the color of their skin. So anyway, yeah, that's the only reason why I can think of they're doing that in Oklahoma. They just don't want kids to know. But see what these fools don't understand is they can't ban millions of years of history. They can't do it. I mean they're trying, but every time they do something stupid, they're making history. They don't realize that, but they are. Excuse me, I got a dry tickle in my throat. I guess I should have brought that drink with me, but it's all right. But yeah, it aggravates me when people say they're doing what's best. Well, unfortunately, folks, kids grow up. They're going to learn either way. Um, if they're not going to find it in their local libraries, they can go. I got these books that I've got that are banned in them states. I got them from Amazon. I'm not afraid to tell you where I got them books from. So far, um, far as I know, the governor here in Indiana, he's keeping his nose clean. He's not following in the footsteps of the governors and the other three states and doing this. I hope he don't, because if he does, then he'll just need to be run out of office along as the other three clowns that's doing this. But like I said, these are books. They have words in them. Words words don't hurt you. You gotta read books and gotta learn. You gotta expand your knowledge. But there's people out there that don't want kids to read and don't want them to expand their knowledge. I'm assuming that half the youth in the United States has a cell phone. All you gotta do is Google it, read it for yourself. Um, I mean, words and books don't kill people. Now, people with guns do, but they're not worried about people with guns, walking into schools or walking up behind a kid and standing in a bus stop waiting on his bus and shooting them. No, they don't want. They don't want to do anything about that. Nope. They just want to take. They want to get books, ban books and ban math books, ban. For them to be against cancel culture, boy, they sure are trying to cancel everything. So what's next? What are they gonna try to? What are they gonna try to ban next? Good thing I brought that up because what they're going after next, they don't they don't want to do. They don't want to see interracial marriages. They don't want a black man to marry a white woman or a black woman to marry a white man because that's what they're going after next. Um, who cares if you're a human being? Do whatever you want. Do what you want. See what I find funny is when the vaccines were rolled out last year, people saying they don't want to be told by the government what to do. Folks, I'm telling you, you're being told what to do when you got a governor telling you what books to read and what not to read. That's being told what to do. See, in my house, nobody's going to tell me what I can and can't read. I'm the king here. This is my house. I'm going to read whatever I want. And if people don't like it, you don't have to come through my door. Just because that sign, there's a blue flag on there, the yellow sign or message on there says welcome with a pineapple. Don't take out literally just because it says that. Doesn't mean you are, because, like I said, in my house, I'm going to read whatever I want. And ain't nobody going to tell me otherwise. So I'm going to read my books. I'm going to read my books until I get them done. Then when the other one gets here, I'm going to read it too. And if there's more books that I think I want, yeah. Matter of fact, there is another book I'm looking for. It's called the 1619 Project. So if anybody out there that's ever read that, let me know or know where I can get. I think I may be able to get it on Amazon, but I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait a little bit before I order that book. Yes, I will order the 1619 Project, and yes, I will read it. So eventually, I will have that book, and I will read it. And if anybody wants to read, these books that I've got, you're more than welcome to come to my place and read them. Yeah, or go to your local library. The library is just right up the road from where I am. There's a there's a I don't know if there's a library in Orleans. I know there's one in French Lick. Um, but yeah, just go to a library and tell them the books you want. And if anybody wants the name of the authors for these books, just leave me a comment in below, and I will get the name. I will give you the name of the books and the authors to these books that I have. But yeah, that's just some of the books that they don't want kids to read because they don't want them to know. They don't want them to know anything. But yeah, getting back to what I was saying about the don't say gay. bill that Ronnie DeSantis, his son down there in Florida. See, he says he don't want kids from kindergarten to third grade. He don't want them talking about that and all that. Dude, I got news for you. They're kids. They got parents. They got siblings. They've heard worse than gay. I can guarantee you that. Because when I was growing up, I did. And I mean, they're words. Words ain't gonna kill you. Words don't hurt you. Just same way with books. Words and books ain't gonna hurt you, folks. I'm here to tell you, because I'm speaking words, and you know, I ain't killed nobody yet. And like I said, I'm reading books, and books don't kill you. They will not kill. A book will not kill you. Nope, it will not. So there used to be a bookstore around years ago called Barnes and Noble. I don't know if Barnes and Noble still exists. I know the last one the Barnes and Noble I was at was is either the one in Evansville or at the mall in Cincinnati, Ohio. I think it might have been. I think the last Barnes and Noble I was in was the mall in Cincinnati, Ohio, when I lived in Ohio. That was the last Barnes and Noble bookstore that I was in. And I think since then, I think they've all gone out of business. But they need to bring them back. I mean, they need to get um, yeah, people just need to get books. I mean, if you can't get them from Barnes and Noble, like I said, go to Amazon. Walmart's got I don't know what kind of books, you know, Walmart has what kind they carry. I know they carry books on Amish, and they've got the Bible in there. Uh, but yeah, I mean, like I said, just go to Amazon.com and find the books you want or that these three states have banned and order them. Read them for yourself. Because the old saying is, you never judge a book by its cover. And like I said, I'm getting ready to start chapter 2 in the Bluest Eyes. Probably here in a few minutes while this is uploading, I'll start reading it again. I mean, I'll find nothing wrong with the book. I give them 2 thumbs up for them books. I mean, they're good. There's nothing wrong with them. I encourage people to get them and read them. But and there's some people that won't. Um, there's uh, people that just don't want to know. Don't want to know the truth about things. They'd rather tell you a lie than get their facts straight. But I think before they ban books, I think they need to read them. Like I said, now they're wanting to ban a math book. Why? Like I said, what's a math book gonna do? I don't know. I'd like to, I'd like to see. Um, I like to see what's in these math books that they're wanting to ban down there in Florida. And sure, I think there's like 241 of them that come through, and 50 of them are being banned because they talk about critical race theory. So what? I don't think it's in a math book. They're just being stupid and things like that. Yeah, I know. I got a little preachy there and um, um, a lot of other things. I apologize, but nobody else is saying it. But I will. I'm not afraid to talk about it. Um, people need to know. People need to know the truth about things. Don't be afraid of the truth, because the truth will set you free every time. Don't don't be afraid of anything, because like I said, and I'm going to end it here. Words and books do not kill people. People with guns do, and um, yeah, I mean that's just a food for thought. Remember that. Um, anytime you see a book, I encourage you to pick it up and read it, because I mean there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with reading a book or talking to people, because I mean, you gotta talk to people. You gotta use your words, and people have to learn things. So with that, I'm going to cut this off. This is probably the longest vlog I've done in a long time. It's almost 36 minutes. So everybody have a fantastic Friday. Enjoy your weekend wherever you're at. And until the next vlog, I will talk to you all later. Have a great day and bye.